YouTubers to my WWE vlog. I am Daniel Parker, and I am actually doing a video in the daytime for a change. You can probably tell by the light reflecting on my glasses. Today's video is going to be based on the previous Raw. I'm going to give you a little review and a rundown of my opinions on what happened in the Raw event, which came after Royal Rumble, of course. So we start with the opening promo, and obviously, as we all thought, out comes Alberto Del Rio to brag about his Royal Rumble win. He comes out with this really stupid Mexican band. It was entertaining, it was fun. He then goes on about who he's going to choose, who he's going to go for the title of WrestleMania. So out comes The Miz, of course. You know, what business is he out there? But oh well. Out comes The Miz. He starts just bragging on about how he, accomplished beating Randy Orton last night, even though he didn't do anything to beat him. He talks about some crap about what Edge was saying to Alberto Del Rio, blatantly trying to make him face Alberto Del Rio instead of himself. Of course, right on time, Edge comes out and quashes these rumours that Miz is going on about, saying that if he wanted to say something to Alberto Del Rio, say it directly to his face. So there you go. That's the measure of the face, really, as opposed to the heel. Alberto Del Rio then decides that he's going to go after Edge's World Heavyweight title, and then Edge hits him, and then he's distracted by The Miz, who walks out the ring. Alberto Del Rio then comes up behind him and starts beating on him. He then gets a guitar, smashes it on his arm, and then does his cross arm breaker thing. So it was a good opening promo. We get to see the two champs and the Royal Rumble winner. Pretty good. And then we go on to this whole announcement, this whole Raw GM announcement. He makes a match makes a main event match where it's John Cena, Randy Orton, Sheamus, R-Truth, John Morrison, CM Punk, and Jerry Lawler. And this will be a Raw Rumble match, kind of like a Raw Rumble match, but just with 7 superstars in it. The winner will face The Miz at Elimination Chamber, and the 6 losers will be in an Elimination Chamber match for the #1 contendership match at WrestleMania, which I think we all know. John Cena might just go and win, because you all know they're going to main event at WrestleMania now. It's getting obvious. So yeah, that was a big announcement tonight. That really hyped me up for Raw. I was really looking forward to Raw after that. But from then on, Raw just seemed to go downhill, which seems to happen so many times. It gets off to a really good start and then goes downhill. Not a bad continuation. We had the whole main event thing, and then we had the tag title match between Santino and Kozlov and the Nexus. I personally thought the Nexus were going to dominate this one, but it turned out that Santino and Kozlov got the win when Santino cobra'd, I think it was Harris. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't really matter. Santino and Kozlov win. But the main part of this match is when Randy Orton come rushing down to attack both Harris and McGuilicutty, and he RKOs them both, of course. As Harris is laying in the ring, Orton seems to get this look in his eye, and he goes to punt him until CM Punk comes out, obviously, saying there'll be big consequences if he does. Randy Orton goes ahead and does it anyway, which is fantastic. Seeing him punt another guy, maybe he'll finally go heel, which he's better at doing. Goes and punts Husky Harris in the face, and then runs off while Nexus comes to get him in the crowd, which is just funny, really. So yeah, Orton getting a bit of revenge from last night at the Royal Rumble on Nexus, hopefully. Looks like we're going to see an Orton CM Punk / Nexus feud at some point, maybe at WrestleMania. Next, we get this really stupid segment where Ted DiBiase comes out, goes to Jerry the King Lawler and tells that he should step aside for the younger talent. Of course, Michael Cole actually kind of sticks up for Jerry Lawler here, which is a bit weird. I don't know whether he's being sarcastic or not. But Jerry Lawler says that this is his WrestleMania moment. He's not going to give it up to anyone. I don't blame him either. Ted then pushes him in the face, and then we get this stupid segment where Jerry the King Lawler goes up to Ted DiBiase to go punch him, and Ted DiBiase puts Maurice in front of him like a little coward wussy boy. So yeah, and then Maurice turns around and slaps him in the face, and it looks like they're not going to be together anymore. And just add insult to injury, Jerry Lawler punches him. I don't know why that segment was there. It's probably just there to get Ted DiBiase some TV time, because at the moment he's just jobbing his ass off in WWE. So yeah, we had that silly segment, and then all of a sudden we get to a pointless match. Daniel Bryan versus Tyson Kidd. Daniel Bryan wins via the bell lock. The end. Don't need to worry about that one. The Bellas and Gail Kim have another one of their little fights. Blah 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 blah. No one cares. Daniel Bryan wins again with the label lock. Next match. We have next is the champion versus champion match, which was advertised earlier on in the event. Apparently there had to be a winner here, which was not exactly the best stipulation ever. Doesn't there always have to be a winner in a match? But you know, again, a champion versus champion match, in my opinion, this should be the main event. Although they did have a good main event lined up, but you can't get bigger than a champion versus champion. And because they're on separate brands and there's no rivalry between the two, the only thing they've got going is one of them's face, one of them's heel. This match just really didn't pick up. You know, it was a good match. They're obviously two good wrestlers who can put on a good match, but it just didn't pick up. You know, the crowd weren't really going for it. You know, Edge. The match ended when John Cena came on the mic. He was like on the top. He was like the top of the arena or something, and then he started distracting the Miz, saying the Miz sucks or whatever. Starts making stupid chants in the crowd. The Miz obviously falls for it and starts, John Cena up there. You know, Edge isn't going to be behind me. So of course he turns around, Edge spears him for the win. Easy, but like I said, it didn't really have much in it. There was no rivalry there. There was no build up. It was just a random match to get two more wrestlers in. So again, pointless. Just seemed very pointless. And it was very boring, and the outcome, although I liked the outcome, just didn't really have any meaning to it. To me, it didn't mean anything. Then we get this whole thing with Vicky coming out saying that SmackDown's going to have a main event. The title is going to be defended in a way we've never seen before. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Who cares, Vicky Guerrero? And I was thinking to myself, oh great, yeah, we're going to have a good match on SmackDown. How are they going to do this? They're going to have Edge and Kelly versus Dolph Ziggler and LayCool, you know, for the title. How's that going to work? What the hell's going on there? That's not really the best of matches. You know, what was she? You know, what are they thinking on SmackDown? This sounds like it's going to be worse than Raw. But yeah, that again, who cares? You know, it's Vicky Guerrero as well. She's got the most annoying voice ever. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, next match we get another blah blah who cares match. We get Eve and Natalya versus LayCool. First thing I'm thinking to myself is, Natalya, aren't you going to be a bit pissed that Eve got your title at Royal Rumble and you're teaming with her? You know, and again, this match had nothing in it. It ended with McGuilicutty kicking Eve and then Layla doing a silly finisher on the ground and getting a free count, and it was just boring, pointless match. But there you go. That pretty much sums up Raw. But nothing sums up Raw this week more than the next thing. We had Mark Henry and Great Khali come out to face the Usos, and then we get an email. I'm thinking, could be interesting. You know, it might make a stipulation or two. But it comes along, the Raw GM, Michael Cole, and I quote, blah, 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 annoying little piss fucker. But he says that he has an announcement that it'll be a dance contest. Great Khali and Mark Henry versus the Usos in a dance contest. What the hell was going on there? And the dance contest itself was, why? It just made no sense. It just typifies Raw at the moment. You know, I mean, Raw's going okay. They had a really good pay-per-view. Make the Raw good. Don't have a stupid dance contest. Let's see these guys wrestle. They're two big guys. And of course, you know, Usos dance okay. Khali can't dance. You know, what the hell? They got. I don't know who won it. There was never a winner. There wasn't even a fucking winner. What's the point? And then it ends with the Usos attacking. The Usos going after Khali and Mark Henry, and then them two just kicking their ass and chucking them out the ring. Why? I just know. You have a dance contest, then you have the Usos going after the big guys. You know, are they stupid? Is this the reason why they're not tag team champions? I think so. It's also the reason why they're probably jobbing in WWE now. But yeah, so after that blah blah, who cares shit that we got there in the middle of Raw, we finally get to the main event, which I'm actually looking forward to. We have 7 men in this. 2 of them start for the number 1 contendership of the title, as I mentioned earlier. 2 people start. It's John Morrison versus Sheamus. Good 2 people to have in there. You have a face versus a heel with some history. It's going to be a good start. You know, the match itself, I like the whole concept. You know, we had everyone come in before there was an elimination. The first elimination was when Orton came out to CM Punk and eliminated him, and you know that was pretty good. Randy Orton comes out and eliminates CM Punk. They're obviously having this big rivalry, and then along comes R-Truth to eliminate Orton. You know, I could not believe that. I can't believe R-Truth eliminated Orton. That was just, you know, wow. I did not think the WWE would have the guts to do something like that, but they did. Also, Also, didn't think the WWE had the guts to make Cena lose, but they did. You know, they got him eliminated. I think in the end we had John Morrison hitting a couple more spots with his parkour crap. Well, not crap, but I love it. It's brilliant, but you know what I mean. His parkour stuff, like the ways of not getting eliminated. He's got his hands on the floor, feet in the ropes, hanging on the ropes. R-Truth manages to botch his little bit of parkour up, meaning that they'll probably never use one of those again. So yeah, we get R-Truth eliminated. The final three are Sheamus, Jerry the King Lawler, and John Cena. And John Cena, like I said, gets eliminated next. Sheamus pushes Jerry the King Lawler into John Cena, who gets eliminated. Fair enough. You have Sheamus versus Jerry the King Lawler. And at this point, I'm thinking, I ain't gonna do it. Sheamus, he's a heel. Heel versus heel wouldn't work. It's gonna be Jerry Lawler. And of course, John Cena helps out Jerry Lawler. Sheamus goes for his axe kick, and in the process goes over the top rope. And Jerry the King Lawler is the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, and he's gonna have a match against The Miz at Elimination Chamber in the main event. What the hell? What are WWE doing? They're giving this guy... I mean, I have a lot of respect for Jerry Lawler. He's a legend. You know, he's a great commentator. But why are they putting him in this main event match? I don't get it. As far as I know, he's going to have some sort of involvement in WrestleMania as well. I don't mind that, but don't put him against the champion. You know, don't do that. That's not... You know, why do that? That is just so pointless. You know, you've got other people like John Morrison, Sheamus, you know, who could go after the title so easy, and you make him win. You know, I just don't understand it. So yeah, it's going to be those 6 other guys fighting in the Elimination Chamber for a shot at the title at WrestleMania. Now, of course, I think we all know Cena's going to win this one, because we know that it's going to be Cena versus The Miz at WrestleMania. Blah blah blah. It's pretty set in stone now. So yeah, we also had some promos through the Raw event of this you know, a scene like there's rain, and there's this guy in a long black coat going into a house, and then we all of a sudden just have 2/21/11, the 21st of February 2011, which is the day after, which is the Raw after Elimination Chamber, I believe. You know, I personally think it's Undertaker, but I don't know who this is. No one really knows. It's quite surprising. I don't really know what it is. But yeah, I mean, that's something else to look forward to. I'm actually pretty hyped up. I want to see who this guy is. Is it someone new? If it's someone new, brilliant. I would love to see it. But probably Undertaker. Some people are saying it's Sting. Some people are even saying it's Awesome Kong. But why would she have a promo like that? She's going to debut soon. And I was hoping to see Awesome Kong tonight, but she just wasn't there. I really want to see her wrestle finally. She's going to take that Divas division down. She is going to kick ass. So yeah. Like I said, Raw started off really well. The promo was good. We saw, you know, the best guys out there. We saw a really big announcement, but from the announcement, Raw just went downhill, and it just got really crap. And there was so much pointless stuff going in there. Ted, the Divas match, you know, the champion versus champion match wasn't that good. Daniel Bryan versus Tyson Kidd, pointless. Why have it? Have him face someone good for the US title. Have a good match. You know, give him something to work on. Daniel Bryan's a good wrestler. Give him something to work with. Don't make him work with Tyson Kidd. I'm through caring with Daniel Bryan now with regards to the US title. Make him defend it. And the main event itself was brilliant. I love the main event. You know, another Royal Rumble was fantastic. But to have Jerry Lawler win it, sorry WWE, I don't know. I can't really say much about that. Like I said, I'm a fan of Jerry Lawler, but him winning that, nah, just crap. Seriously, just so much crap. And that kind of summed up Raw, really. I wanted a good Raw after Royal Rumble, but you know, we get this. I mean, at first, when I come up from Raw, I watched the whole thing. You know, I was, you know, I kind of liked it, but then really thinking about it and going over it and all the matches were there, my opinion of it just went down, just loads. Okay, so that's the end of my Raw review. I've been Daniel Parkin, and I've got a question for the YouTubers out there. What did you think of Raw? Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Any questions, ask us on our YouTube page. You can also catch me on Twitter at Daniel_Parkin, as well as Tumblr, where I've uploaded my Raw Rumble and Raw blogs at Daniel Parkin. And I hope to see you again soon, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you enjoyed Raw too. So goodbye for now.